The Power of Assumption. Creating Your Reality Through Thought. Written by Ronnie Rowland. Published by Growth Literacy Lounge. Introduction. Imagine for a moment that the life you are living right now is not a result of external forces or random events, but rather a direct reflection of your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. What if the outcomes you experience day to day, from your successes to your challenges, are shaped by the assumptions you hold about yourself and the world around you? This idea may seem simple, but its implications are profound. At the core of this book is the principle that what you assume to be true will manifest in your reality. Your mind is far more powerful than you may realize, and the assumptions you carry, whether conscious or unconscious, act as the invisible architects of your life. When you learn to harness this power and intentionally shape your assumptions, you unlock the ability to create the life you desire. The power of assumption. Creating your reality through thought is your guide to understanding this fundamental law of life and using it to transform your experiences. Through the chapters that follow, we'll explore how the thoughts you consistently dwell on become the blueprint for your reality. You'll discover how to shift limiting beliefs, realign your inner world with your goals, and create lasting changes through the power of focused assumption. This is not about wishful thinking or passive dreaming, it's about consciously directing your thoughts and assumptions toward the future you want to live. With practical steps, visualization techniques, and daily practices, this book will show you how to move from reacting to life to actively shaping it. Your reality begins in your mind. It's time to take control of the story you're telling yourself and step into the life you're meant to live. Welcome to the Power of Assumption, where your thoughts shape your world, and your assumptions create your destiny. Kupi. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Chapter 1. The Dimensions of Reality. We often think of the world as a linear series of events. Things happen one after another in a predictable way. However, what if the future is not set in stone? What if reality, as we know it, is only a fraction of what truly exists? These questions lead us to explore a deeper, more complex understanding of the universe, one that goes beyond the limits of our physical senses. In this chapter, we will explore how your thoughts and assumptions play a critical role in shaping your life. Our physical world, often referred to as three-dimensional, may be only one layer of a much broader reality. There is growing evidence that events can be perceived or even influenced before they unfold in our day-to-day experience. This suggests that our reality is not just happening to us, but is, in fact, a reflection of the assumptions and beliefs we hold. Think about your life as a canvas. You are not just observing what happens but painting the picture with every thought you think. Everything you believe to be true, consciously or subconsciously, begins to form your experience. If you assume success, you unconsciously align your actions and choices toward achieving it. If you assume failure, your mind starts searching for evidence to support that assumption. Whether or not you're aware of it, your beliefs act as invisible threads weaving the tapestry of your life. Your mind is not confined by the boundaries of what is visible. It can imagine, dream, and create scenarios that feel as real as the world around you. What you choose to focus on in your mind can actually become your reality. This concept of imagination shaping life may seem abstract at first, but when you begin to recognize its influence, you can use it to transform your future. Imagine you're standing at a crossroads, and each direction represents a different possible outcome for your life. How do you decide which path to take? In many cases, your subconscious mind, influenced by deeply rooted assumptions, is already steering you down a specific path before you even consciously choose. By becoming aware of these assumptions, you can begin to reshape the road ahead. You can change your trajectory by shifting your focus and adjusting your beliefs. A key point to remember is that assumptions are not just idle thoughts. They are powerful forces that, when held consistently, can alter the course of your life. The beliefs you hold about yourself and your capabilities are perhaps the most significant factors in determining your future. Once you understand this, you begin to see that life is not merely happening to you, you are an active participant in creating it. The idea that there may be multiple dimensions, or layers, to reality is not just a metaphysical theory, it's an empowering concept. It suggests that you have the ability to influence the outcomes of your life by shifting your thoughts and assumptions. The future is not fixed. Instead, it is malleable, shaped by the power of your mind and imagination. As we continue, we will delve deeper into how you can use this knowledge to intentionally design your future. In the next chapter, we'll explore practical methods for unlocking this potential, helping you to see beyond the limitations of your physical senses and tap into the power of your imagination. Chapter 2. Tapping into the fourth dimension. We often think of time as linear, something we move through, past, present, and future in a straight line. But what if time is more like a vast landscape, where every possible future already exists, waiting for us to choose which path to walk? This concept of time isn't just philosophical, it's practical. It suggests that our future is not something that happens to us, but something we actively shape through our thoughts, choices, and imagination. The fourth dimension is not bound by the limitations of the three-dimensional world we experience every day. In this expanded view of reality, past, present, and future coexist. This means that the future is not a distant place that we eventually arrive at. It's here now and accessible through our consciousness. By learning to tap into this fourth dimension, we can influence and even alter our future outcomes. How do we access this fourth dimension? The key lies in our imagination. When you vividly imagine a future event, whether it's landing your dream job, achieving a personal goal, or even just experiencing peace and happiness, you are, in that moment, transcending the constraints of time. You are not just daydreaming, you are stepping into a possible version of your future and making it real in your mind. To harness this power, begin by focusing on a specific desire or goal. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already living in that reality. Picture every detail. What does it look like? What emotions are you feeling? Who is with you? The more vivid and real this imagined future feels, the more aligned you become with it. In this way, your mind is not just hoping for a better future, it's choosing that future. This practice is called living in the end. Instead of waiting for the future to happen, you mentally place yourself at the finish line. You experience the feelings of already having achieved your goal, which sends a clear message to your subconscious mind. This technique works because your mind doesn't distinguish between an imagined event and a real one. It treats both as truth, shaping your actions and responses accordingly. But living in the end isn't just about visualization, it's about embodying the feelings of success, peace, or fulfillment right now, even before the outer reality matches it. When you live as if your goal is already realized, you begin to act and think from that future state. Your decisions, emotions, and behaviors shift to match the version of you that has already achieved what you desire. Here's a simple exercise to start tapping into the fourth dimension. Choose a quiet moment, close your eyes, and vividly imagine a future where your desire has already come true. Whether it's a job promotion, a new relationship, or a personal milestone, feel what it would be like to be in that moment right now. Hear the sounds around you, see the faces of people congratulating you, and most importantly, feel the emotion of fulfillment. The clearer and more real it feels in your mind, the closer you are to bringing that reality into the physical world. The beauty of the fourth dimension is that it gives you power over your life in a way you might not have realized. Instead of passively accepting the unfolding of events, you can consciously create the experiences you want. This doesn't mean you will control every circumstance, but it does mean that by changing your focus and living in alignment with your desires, you are setting the stage for those desires to manifest. In essence, the fourth dimension is a tool for transformation. By regularly practicing visualization and living in the end, you are training your mind to align with the future you want. And as you do this, you'll find that the boundaries between imagination and reality blur, and the future you envision starts to materialize in your life. Chapter 3. The Power of Assumption. Imagine you're walking through life with a filter over your eyes. Everything you see and experience is colored by this filter, yet you don't realize it's there. This filter is your assumptions, your deeply held beliefs about yourself, others, and the world. These assumptions are not just passive thoughts that float in the background. They are powerful drivers of your reality, shaping your life in ways you might not even notice. In this chapter, we'll explore the incredible power of assumption and how it can either limit or liberate you, depending on the beliefs you hold. The thoughts you think about yourself, whether you believe you're successful or not, deserving of love or not, capable or not, are the foundation upon which your entire life is built. These assumptions are the starting point for every action, every decision, and every outcome you experience. The principle is simple. What you assume to be true will eventually become your reality. If you assume that life is a struggle, you will unconsciously make choices that lead to difficulties. On the other hand, if you assume that success comes easily to you, your actions will naturally align with opportunities that lead to success. The external world reflects back to you what you believe inside, whether you realize it or not. Think of your assumptions as the programming behind the scenes of your life. Just like a computer follows its coded instructions, your mind follows the script of your beliefs. The problem is, many of these beliefs are so deeply ingrained that we rarely question them. They might come from childhood experiences, societal expectations, or repeated negative thoughts over time. Yet these assumptions are not fixed, they can be rewritten. One of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal is the ability to change your assumptions. When you start shifting the beliefs you hold about yourself and the world, you begin to change the course of your life. This might sound simple, but it requires deliberate practice and awareness. Many people live their entire lives under the weight of limiting assumptions, unaware that they have the power to alter them. The first step is becoming aware of your current assumptions. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? Do I believe I'm capable of achieving my goals, or do I doubt my abilities? Do I assume that people are kind and supportive, or do I expect them to be harsh and judgmental? Once you become aware of these underlying beliefs, you can begin to challenge them. For example, if you realize that you assume life is full of obstacles, you can consciously decide to replace that assumption with a more empowering one, such as life is filled with opportunities waiting for me. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist, but it does mean training your mind to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. To help shift your assumptions, try this simple exercise. Pick an assumption you want to change. Let's say you want to feel more confident. Each morning before starting your day, spend a few minutes affirming to yourself, I am confident, capable, and ready to handle anything that comes my way. As you repeat this new assumption, imagine how you would feel and act if it were already true. The more you practice this, the more your mind will start to believe it, and soon, your actions and experiences will reflect your new belief. This is where the power of assumption really shines. As you shift your internal beliefs, the external world begins to mirror those changes. You'll notice subtle shifts in how people treat you, the opportunities that come your way, and even how you feel on a day-to-day basis. This isn't magic, it's the natural result of aligning your thoughts and beliefs with the outcomes you want to experience. The beauty of this process is that you can start small. You don't have to change every belief overnight. Focus on one area of your life where you feel limited or stuck, and begin challenging the assumptions that are holding you back. With time and practice, you'll find that even the smallest shifts in your thinking can lead to significant changes in your reality. The power of assumption is one of the most profound tools you have for shaping your life. By becoming aware of the beliefs you hold, challenging the ones that limit you, and replacing them with empowering new assumptions, you take control of the script that directs your life. As you continue on this journey, you'll discover that changing your mind truly does change your world. Chapter 4. Manifesting through imagination. Imagination is one of the most underutilized tools we possess. We often think of imagination as something reserved for children, or for creativity in the arts, but it's far more powerful than that. Your imagination is the key to unlocking the life you desire. It is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. In this chapter, we'll explore how you can use imagination, not just to dream but to actively shape your reality. The concept is simple. If you can vividly imagine something and feel it as real in your mind, you begin to move toward that experience in the physical world. This is not about wishful thinking or fantasizing idly, it's about using imagination with intention and purpose. Let's start by considering the role of imagination in everyday life. Every great invention, every breakthrough in science, technology, or art, began as an idea in someone's mind. The airplane, the smartphone, the internet, all of these were first imagined before they became real. The same applies to your personal goals and desires. If you can imagine yourself living the life you want, you've already taken the first step toward making it a reality. The process of manifestation through imagination works because your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between an experience you vividly imagine and one that happens in the physical world. When you visualize yourself achieving a goal, your subconscious begins to align your actions, emotions, and perceptions with that vision. Over time, this alignment brings your imagined reality into being. Here's how you can start using imagination to manifest your desires. Step 1. Clarify your vision. The first step in using imagination to manifest is to be clear about what you want. Take time to think deeply about your desires. What do you really want to achieve? Be specific. If your goal is vague, your imagination will have a harder time focusing. Whether it's a new job, a healthier lifestyle, or more meaningful relationships, clearly define what success looks like for you. Step 2. Engage all your senses. Once you have a clear vision, the next step is to bring that vision to life in your mind. Close your eyes and imagine your desire as though it is happening right now. Engage all your senses in the process. What do you see? What does the air smell like? How does it feel to be in that moment? The more detailed and sensory, rich your visualization, the more real it becomes in your mind. Your goal is to make the experience feel as vivid and tangible as possible. Step 3. Feel the emotion of the moment. This is perhaps the most important part of the process, feeling the emotions as if the desire has already been fulfilled. How would you feel if you had already achieved your goal? Joyful? Grateful? Relieved? Focus on cultivating those emotions during your visualization. The more you can embody the feeling of having already attained your desire, the more powerfully your subconscious mind will respond. Step 4. Repetition and consistency. Manifestation through imagination isn't a one-time event. To see results, you need to practice this process consistently. Set aside a few minutes each day to visualize your desired future. The more you repeat this process, the more ingrained the vision becomes in your subconscious mind, and the closer you move toward making it a reality. Step 5. Letting go of doubt. One of the biggest challenges people face when trying to manifest through imagination is doubt. It's natural to question whether what you're imagining can really happen, especially if your current reality feels far from your vision. However, doubt can be a barrier to success. When you catch yourself doubting, gently remind yourself that the purpose of imagination is not to predict the future but to create it. Trust the process and focus on the feeling of having already achieved your goal. Let's say you want to improve your financial situation. Instead of fixating on your current struggles, spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself living in financial abundance. Picture yourself paying bills with ease, seeing a growing bank balance, and enjoying financial freedom. Feel the relief and security of being in that situation. The more you practice this, the more your mind will begin to align your thoughts, actions, and opportunities with that vision. By regularly engaging your imagination in this way, you are essentially planting seeds in your subconscious. Over time, those seeds take root and grow, influencing your external reality in ways that often seem coincidental, but are, in fact, the result of your focused imagination. You may wonder how all this works beyond just the mental exercise. Modern neuroscience has shown that when we vividly imagine something, our brain lights up in the same regions as if we were actually experiencing that event in real life. This is why visualization is such a powerful tool. It primes your brain for the reality you want to create. Athletes use this technique to enhance performance, visualizing their success on the field before they ever set foot on it. Entrepreneurs and business leaders use it to imagine future success, making decisions from the mindset of already having achieved their goals. You can apply the same principles to your own life, no matter what area you want to improve. Your imagination is the bridge between thought and reality. By actively engaging it, you bring yourself closer to the experiences you want to manifest. As you continue to practice this, you will notice subtle shifts in your behavior, choices, and opportunities. What once seemed distant will start to feel within reach. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into the concept of self-perception and how changing your self-concept can accelerate your ability to manifest the life you desire. Chapter 5. Rewriting your self-concept. The way you see yourself, the beliefs you hold about who you are and what you're capable of, shapes every aspect of your life. Your self-concept is like a lens through which you view the world, coloring your interactions, decisions, and outcomes. Often, without realizing it, we live according to an outdated or limiting self-image, one that may no longer serve us or reflect our true potential. In this chapter, we will explore how transforming your self-concept can unlock new possibilities and accelerate your ability to manifest your desires. By rewriting the narrative you tell yourself about who you are, you can radically change the course of your life. This is not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about stepping into the version of yourself that aligns with your highest aspirations. What is self-concept? Self-concept is the collection of beliefs and perceptions you have about yourself. It's the mental image you carry, often developed from past experiences, feedback from others, and cultural or societal conditioning. While some of these beliefs may empower you, others can hold you back. For example, if you see yourself as someone who struggles with relationships, you may unconsciously act in ways that confirm that belief. If you believe you're not good enough for a particular job or opportunity, you might not even attempt to pursue it, even if you're qualified. These limiting beliefs act like invisible barriers, preventing you from reaching your full potential. However, the good news is that your self-concept is not fixed. It's malleable, which means you have the power to change it. By consciously reshaping how you see yourself, you can create a new foundation upon which your future can be built. The impact of self-concept on reality. Your self-concept influences not only how you see yourself but also how others see and respond to you. It's like an energetic broadcast that affects the people and opportunities you attract into your life. When you carry yourself with confidence and believe in your worth, you naturally attract more positive experiences. On the other hand, if your self-concept is rooted in doubt or fear, those around you will pick up on that energy, and you may find it difficult to move forward. For instance, if you consider yourself someone who is always struggling, you may notice that you consistently face obstacles. This is because your subconscious mind is programmed to align your experiences with the image you hold of yourself. Your actions, decisions, and even the way you communicate will reflect this belief. Conversely, when you shift your self-concept to one of success and capability, your external world begins to mirror that change. Changing your self-concept is not about faking confidence or telling yourself things you don't believe. It's about gradually shifting your beliefs to match the version of yourself you want to become. Here's how you can start the process. Step 1. Identify limiting beliefs. The first step to rewriting your self-concept is identifying the beliefs that are holding you back. Take some time to reflect on the thoughts you frequently have about yourself. Write them down. These might include beliefs like I'm not good enough, I always fail, or I don't deserve success. Once these beliefs are on paper, you can start to see them for what they are, mental constructs, not facts. Step 2. Challenge these beliefs. After identifying your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, are these beliefs really true? What evidence do you have to support them? And what evidence exists to refute them? Often, you'll find that these beliefs are based on isolated incidents or experiences from the past that no longer apply to your present circumstances. For example, if you believe I'm always unlucky, reflect on times when you were lucky or successful. You may find that you've had more fortunate experiences than you previously acknowledged. By challenging the validity of your limiting beliefs, you start to weaken their hold on your mind. Step 3. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Once you've identified and challenged your limiting beliefs, it's time to replace them with new, empowering ones. Create a list of positive affirmations or statements that reflect the version of yourself you want to become. For instance, if you've been telling yourself, I'm not worthy of success, replace that belief with, I deserve success and am capable of achieving it. Start repeating these affirmations daily, especially during quiet moments like in the morning or before bed. It may feel strange or forced at first, but over time these new beliefs will take root in your subconscious mind, gradually becoming the foundation for your actions and experiences. Step 4. Act as if you already are the person you want to be. This is a powerful technique for rewriting your self-concept. Begin acting as though you are already the person you aspire to become. If you want to be more confident, start behaving confidently, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. If you see yourself as successful, begin making decisions and taking actions that align with success, even if the results aren't immediate. This process, sometimes called acting as if, helps bridge the gap between your current self and your desired self. By consistently aligning your actions with your new self-concept, you signal to your subconscious mind that this is who you truly are. Over time, your behavior will reinforce your new beliefs, creating a feedback loop that accelerates personal transformation. Step 5. Surround yourself with supportive environments. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your self-concept. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity or people who reinforce your limiting beliefs, it will be harder to change. Seek out supportive environments and relationships that reflect the new self-concept you're cultivating. Surround yourself with people who believe in your potential and encourage your growth. This could mean joining a group of like-minded individuals, finding a mentor, or simply spending more time with positive, encouraging friends and family. The more you immerse yourself in an environment that supports your growth, the easier it will be to maintain your new self-concept. The results of a transformed self-concept. As you work on rewriting your self-concept, you'll start to notice changes in both your internal state and your external world. You'll feel more confident, empowered, and capable of achieving your goals. Others will begin to respond to you differently, reflecting the shift in your self-perception. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will suddenly feel possible. Rewriting your self-concept is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. It requires consistent effort and awareness, but the rewards are profound. By changing how you see yourself, you change the very fabric of your reality. In the next chapter, we will explore how these changes in self-perception can help you master the art of personal transformation and create lasting growth in all areas of your life. Chapter 6. The Journey to Inner Mastery. Inner mastery is the ultimate goal of personal transformation. It's the point at which you've learned to consciously direct your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions in alignment with your desires, creating a life that reflects your highest aspirations. In this chapter, we'll explore how you can take everything you've learned about the power of thought, imagination, and self-concept and apply it to achieve lasting mastery over your inner world. To master your inner world means to consistently live from a place of self-awareness and intentionality. It's about recognizing that you are not at the mercy of external circumstances, but that your thoughts and beliefs are the primary creators of your reality. The journey to inner mastery is not a destination but an ongoing process of growth, reflection, and alignment. Step 1. Strengthening emotional resilience. The first step toward inner mastery is developing emotional resilience. Life will always present challenges and obstacles, but how you respond to those challenges defines your experience. Emotional resilience doesn't mean suppressing emotions or pretending that difficulties don't exist. Instead, it's the ability to face challenges without being overwhelmed by negative emotions. When you encounter a setback, remind yourself that your inner world is still within your control. Embrace the understanding that external events do not have power over your internal state, unless you allow them to. This shift in perspective empowers you to stay centered, no matter what happens around you. Cultivate the practice of observing your emotions without becoming consumed by them. When you feel frustrated, anxious, or upset, take a moment to pause, breathe, and remind yourself of the bigger picture. By building emotional resilience, you strengthen your ability to maintain focus on your desired outcomes, even in the face of adversity. This is a key component of inner mastery, being able to stay aligned with your goals, regardless of temporary challenges. Step 2. The practice of present moment awareness. Inner mastery requires the ability to stay grounded in the present moment. So often, our minds wander to the past or the future, dragging us into states of worry, regret, or anxiety. Yet the present moment is the only point of power we truly have. By learning to cultivate present moment awareness, you gain more control over your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to consciously create your reality. A powerful tool for staying present is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your full attention to what is happening right now, without judgment or distraction. This can be as simple as paying attention to your breath, or focusing on the sensations in your body. When you find yourself caught in spirals of worry or doubt, bring your awareness back to the present moment. Ask yourself, what can I do right now to move closer to my desired outcome? As you practice mindfulness regularly, you'll find it easier to release worries about the future or regrets about the past. This present moment awareness allows you to act more deliberately and make decisions that are aligned with your goals and values. Step 3. Aligning thought, emotion, and action. To achieve inner mastery, you must align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the future you desire. This alignment creates a state of flow, where everything in your life feels connected and purposeful. When your thoughts and emotions are in harmony with your goals, you'll find that your actions naturally follow suit. Start by consistently reviewing your thoughts throughout the day. Are they focused on what you want to create, or are they dwelling on what you fear or don't want? Practice redirecting your thoughts to focus on what you desire. Pair these positive thoughts with emotions that match the state you want to be in, whether it's joy, confidence, or gratitude. Your actions should then stem from this aligned state. When you think positively and feel empowered, you'll naturally take actions that move you closer to your goals. This could be making a phone call you've been avoiding, taking a risk on a new opportunity, or simply approaching challenges with a more open, creative mindset. Step 4. Daily practices for inner mastery. To build and maintain inner mastery, it's essential to incorporate daily practices that support your growth. Here are a few key practices to consider. Morning visualization. Start your day by visualizing the outcomes you want to achieve. Picture yourself already living the life you desire, and feel the emotions that come with that success. This sets a powerful tone for the rest of your day, aligning your mind and emotions with your goals. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your new self-concept. Repeat statements like "I am capable of achieving my goals" or "I attract opportunities effortlessly" to train your subconscious mind to believe in your power. Gratitude practice. Take a few moments each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus away from lack and towards abundance, helping you maintain a positive mindset. Mindfulness meditation. Spend at least 10 minutes each day in mindfulness meditation. This helps you stay grounded in the present moment and strengthens your ability to control your thoughts and emotions. Evening reflection. At the end of each day, reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions. Ask yourself, did I stay aligned with my goals? Where can I improve tomorrow? This practice of self-reflection ensures that you are constantly growing and refining your approach. Step 5. Embracing lifelong growth. Inner mastery is not about reaching a final state of perfection. It's about embracing the ongoing process of growth and self-improvement. Each day presents new opportunities to learn, refine, and become more aligned with your highest self. By committing to lifelong growth, you ensure that you are always evolving and moving closer to your ideal life. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remain patient with yourself during moments of struggle. Mastery is not achieved overnight, it's cultivated over time, through consistent effort and self-reflection. The more you practice aligning your inner world with your desires, the more effortless and natural it will feel. The impact of inner mastery on your outer reality. As you grow in inner mastery, you'll notice profound changes in your outer reality. You'll find that challenges that once seemed insurmountable become manageable. Opportunities that once felt out of reach will begin to flow naturally into your life. Relationships will improve as you bring a more centered, confident version of yourself into every interaction. Most importantly, inner mastery brings a sense of peace and fulfillment. You'll no longer feel like a victim of circumstance, but empowered to create the life you want, regardless of what life throws your way. This deep sense of empowerment is the hallmark of true inner mastery. The journey to inner mastery is a lifelong process of growth, alignment, and self-awareness. By cultivating emotional resilience, staying present, aligning your thoughts and actions, and committing to daily practices, you can create a life that reflects your highest potential. Master your inner world, and your outer world will follow. Final words. Embrace your power. The journey you've embarked upon through these pages is a reminder of the incredible power that resides within you. Your thoughts, beliefs, and imagination are not mere abstractions, they are the tools through which you shape your reality. Every moment offers you the chance to realign with your highest self, to reshape your future by changing how you perceive and respond to the world around you. Inner mastery is a lifelong practice, not a destination. It's about embracing growth, staying connected to your vision, and trusting in your ability to create the life you desire. Remember, you are not a passive observer in your life, you are the creator. As you move forward, continue to nurture the power of your thoughts, hone the clarity of your imagination, and hold steadfast in the belief that you are worthy of every dream you envision. The more you practice these principles, the more your life will reflect the abundance, success, and fulfillment that already exists within you. Embrace your power, and let it guide you toward the life you've always imagined. The journey is yours to create. Take care and be well.